Hi, it's William from Learn Finance Free, and so in this video we're going to talk about um, yeah, how to like make sense of all this. So basically, we got like a series of concepts when we're dealing with bond. We got serious concept when dealing with future, and we got an interest rate, and we're going to use formula to sort of like string all this together. Okay, so first, let's just make sense of what does this mean. Okay, so bound, we got that specific price of that bound. So B for bound. Okay, we got like a zero for time zero. Okay, so let me just clarify this. B0, which means the bound price at that zero. So let me just write a time frame for it. Okay, at time zero, we got that specific bound, and that B0 will be the quoted price. So quoted bond price at time zero. So if you want to buy that specific bond, you go to the market, you watch like a billboard something, and maybe it's right now it's a screen. Okay, you watch that and you got that specific B0 like as a quoted price. Okay, but that will not give you sufficient amount if you want to buy that bond. You have to consider a lot of things. So I'm going to cover that later. Okay, let's just go through all this name. So present value of CI. So you have to know this is like a coupon interest. But I usually just prefer to use this as a kind of thing that as a like a variable. Okay, so we can plug in a lot of things. So basically, this specific time I'm going to say just present value of coupon interest. All right, and then we got like AI0. Okay, so AI0 is accrued interest at time zero. So accrued interest, and ART will be the accrued interest at time t. Okay, this doesn't matter that much. It's just some accrued interest, and of course we got the future. Of course, there are two underlying assets in like a different market maybe at the same time. Okay, so if you're like buying the bond, you go to like a bond market, you can get like a zero, like a quoted bond price. Okay, of course it's a clean price, it's not a dirty price, so you have to consider the accrued interest. We'll talk about that when we are dealing with the calculation. But what about futures? So if you want to buy a specific future at time zero, you're going to go to the futures market and you buy the specific future. Okay, so the future do have some quoted future price, and we got Q0. And if you think about this, the future also can't be like a buy and sell by that specific quoted price. You have to use the conversion factor to get the adjusted future price. So it's like a really best scenario sort of future price. Okay, so there will be the quoted future price, and CF will just be a conversion factor. And so you have to get the F0, that will be adjusted future price. So that will be the future price of our a previous video, in the a best scenario, in the a research kind of a scenario, pure mathematic calculation sort of a scenario. You use F0 as that specific future price, but in the real market, you're not going to get that best scenario. You have to use whatever is quoted. So you have to do something like this. So you have to use the quoted, multiply the conversion factor, or if you want to go in reverse, you can use the future price divided divided by by CF at both sides. So you got divided by CF will be the quoted zero. Okay, so that's hopefully that makes sense, and R just the interest rate. okay? And then let's continue, okay? So at the time 0 and as well as time t, we're going to do a series of formula here. And let's just gradually make it, let it make sense, right? So first is at time 0, you should have the full spot price of S0 equals to B0 plus all this accrued interest earlier. So maybe we got like some time before we got like here you paid the last interest like last coupon, but here you paid the the next coupon. So you waited for this amount of time to have to add in the accrued interest of AI0. Okay, so for example, if this is like M, this is N, you're going to get that accrued interest by using N divided by M. Okay, it's just a percentage of time that passed. Multiply that by that specific coupon amount. If this coupon amount like have to be paid like semi-annually, something like that, you're going to divide it by the N. So the N could be like a 2 or 3 or 4, something like that. I'm going to use N. So okay, it's not supposed to be N. Maybe let me use the capitalized N. So just differentiate things. All right. So basically, that's how you calculate accrued interest. I believe I already written that down previously, like here. Okay, so basically it's a formula like this: accrued interest equals to the number of accrued days divided the number of total days, multiplied that by coupon divided by this like a number of times that you can pay coupon during the year. All right, so it's something like that. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. So we got like accrued interest of that specific time 0 under our belt, and we got this the bond price. Of course, is quoted price as well as accrued interest on our belt. We got that spot price. Of course, the spot price would be the dirty spot price, and we're going to use this to subtract all this benefit we are going to receive. Okay, we got like a lot of coupon interest, coupon. If you consider, if you like make that to the future, you are not going to receive. Okay, so you're going to subtract. So this is S0. So S0 subtract present value of all this coupon interest, like CI coupon interest, you're not going to receive. If you like buy in the future, you're going to subtract that. You're going to discount that back to time 0. And you are going to like make it go to move forward. Okay, so just make that future value. Okay, so the future value of all this dirty price subtracts by the coupon that you are not going to receive. Okay, and you make that to the future. Hooray, you got your F0 here. So that should be the future value, future price that is supposed to be. But it may not be the case. Okay, so for example, let me just add some random number here. So maybe 0.8, something like that. Okay, so if you calculate that, you got that specific number. Hooray! This should be this as a future price. But if you like look at the market, you got like a quoted future price at that specific time. Okay, and you use the conversion factor provided, and you're supposed to get that specific future price as well. Okay, so the future price, maybe you calculate that to be maybe 0.8. Okay, as well. But here is the catch. Here's a catch. You calculate that, but you have to consider this is like the BT quoted price. Okay, it's like this, but it's like a clean price. You have to consider the accrued interest of time t. So you have to add in the accrued interest of time t as well. So you previously you considered the dirty price. Okay, so And here you have to compare that with the dirty price. So don't forget to add this accrued interest time t. So for example, the accrued interest time t is I don't know, 0.5, something like that. So you will get 108.5, say US dollars, and this will be like US dollars 0.8. So this is supposed to be 108, but you go to the market, you got like 108.5. So here, obviously, you're going to buy this, you're going to long this, and you're going to short this. So, which means there is the upcharge opportunity. So you're going to sell these overpriced future contracts. You use the quoted, right? You use conversion factor. You use the accrued interest, which is the thing that you have to like pay that if you buy it. You have to get that if you sell it. Okay, this is a quoted, but doesn't mean that you have to pay that much amount when you quote it. Quote is like a convention of a clean price. They have to make it dirty in order to like make a transaction. Sorry. That's what, how I remember this. You got a transaction, you have to make it dirty. So you have to like add that, adjust that. Of course, you can like completely ignore this like a dirty factor. We will talk about that. It's an even more complex situation. So right now, let's just make it all dirty. Left side, right side, make that dirty, make the comparison, and make the arbitrage. All right. So you short this overpriced future, right? You short that because it's like 108.5, like a 0.5, like a bigger than this one. Okay, so you short that, and then you borrow money to purchase that specific bond, and and you hold that. It's like a long that, you hold that, and you also you short that means that you enter this contract, you hold that all the way to the future right now, to the future, right? You buy that specific asset, you hold that to the future, and you sell it. As simple as that. So that is like 0.5 risk-free money. All right.